And
You can also just, send the PDF around to your players. And
yeah, and that's like, it's not even necessarily like for the players. It's mostly for me, just because like I want to be able to have like a physical copy, because
I
like,
definitely.
it's easier, because like, yeah, like you can just fucking
That's
Google
why I got
these
like the
generic
Avatar
fucking
books
things.
when I
Yeah.
did the Kickstarter instead of just doing that baseline to get the PDF and
Yeah,
stuff.
because like it's
Well, then you can, like,
it's convenient to
I
sit
do
here
like
and
having
be
the
like,
books.
sticky note pages.
to be
and,
like,
yeah.
bam, brass tacks, this is what it is, instead of having to like just look for it, because again, it's not like a super like popular system as of yet. So like it's not as like easily Googleable to like just be like, hey, what does this spell do or whatever. So there's going to be more. It's, again, I just want to be able to actually have a physical copy, and then share the PDF with everybody. That way, like, build characters and all that, and then they have that, but like actually have a physical copy.
Yeah. The most important thing, though, of course, and it's it's why that Avatar system's been postponed 1.5 million times into basically non-existence, is because you as the DM really need to know the system before you run anything.
And like,
in it.
and I already know that, like, from
it's
what I
totally
have,
fine. Like a Vast Horizons, when I sat down to play Court, I created the character like an hour before we were live.
and, like,
I had the character idea, but I had no idea how that system worked
and
at
I
all.
already know that, like, with this system, there's going to be a decent amount of like homebrew that I'm going to do for it, just because personally I don't.
And that
like
takes
how
even
it
more
works.
time, because like Mad King started with no homebrew.
Exactly, and
10 years ago.
And that's where like the delay is coming in, of like trying to flesh out like how exactly I want to do it, because like I have a buddy who like I've been bullshitting with, who's actually run the system, and we're kind of like ping ponging back and forth.
That helps a lot.
Like, I think it should be done this way, and then it's like, well, yeah, but then like because of these things, like it's gonna be too overpowered because of this. So like it's a whole lot of like working things out, but I'll get there eventually.
Speaking of homebrew and working things out, Red Steel coming this Tuesday. Tuesday. 6 days from now. Modern Warfare V2, follow up of Maddison Square Mayhem. Higher level characters. I don't know if I thought 10th level was going to be like high level play in my system, but after kind of looking through your character sheets, I think that's actually much more like mid level, and I might have to adjust the scaling.
You could just like slap on a few more levels, because there's a lot more talents that I want to pick up.
Marquise was sweating buckets at character creation yesterday because he had like this. He was like 8 talents over.
Let me
and
explain.
He was like, I need to cut fat somewhere, but I don't want to get rid of any of these.
So the way the system works is you got like a certain set, like a certain number of talents that you could pick up. So what I did when I was creating characters, I went through the whole talent list, picked out just the ones that I wanted, and then I was like, I can slim it down. So I spend like an hour just going through it, picking the ones that I want, and then I'm like 15 talents over. So then I'm like, all right, so how are we gonna fix this? So I do some cutting, I do some rearranging, I pick up a dog that can just be a talent dump, because the dog gives me its talents. So like, whole fucking process goes along. I get it all set. I am right in the line, a tight ship. Like, every single point is accounted for. And then I'm talking about like, and then like I have this one, and then here comes Ian, where he's like, well, in order to have this one, like that means you definitely picked up like these other 3 that you need in order to have,
because it's a tree system.
And like this particular
They're all talent trees.
Like this particular tree lasts like a page and a half.
Yeah.
So like
there's some big fucking trees.
So I didn't notice that it was part of a tree. So I spent like an hour and a half slimming everything down, got it good, and then he's like,
that's so sad.
You need like 3 more. So then I'm like, awesome. So then I had to sit here and spend like another like 45 minutes like figuring out, all right, what am I going to scrap in order to get this? If I move this around, whole fucking process. But at the end of the day, I was still able to do it, and I didn't have to scrap anything because the dog is great.
Yeah, PJ, he was 15 over out of 20 total that he could have.
Yeah. And again,
I want to put it in perspective, almost double.
And again, I knew that was going to happen. That was the point, because I wanted to see all the different talents and then like slim it down from there. And again, I slimmed it down. I got it to where I wanted it to be. But then here comes the whole like, actually, you need like 3 more. And that It threw a wrench in the whole operation, but we got it fixed.
PJ Boy, he doesn't have to be good at one thing. He's just a master of none of them.
Hey. I went fully down the sniper tree and like the stabby tree. All right.
Yeah,
so
you did go pretty far down a couple trees, further than Wyatt went down just about any tree. Wyatt filled out the grenadier tree, but didn't even fill out like the explosives expert tree.
Yeah, no.
And then just went for like a huge spread of really fun extra talents. And
yeah,
it's like,
my
great,
dude,
man.
my
Love
dude
it.
is good at
Turk picked
sniping.
2 trees and picked all of them from the trees. He technically doesn't qualify for one of them, but like,
Just let him have it.
I'm not-
let him have fun.
I'm not worrying about it.
Yeah, no, my guy is good at sniping people, hitting everything possible, and stabbing people. That's his thing. Anything past that, that's not me.
It's
I
above
feel
my
like
pay grade, boss.
This would be a really good system to port into like a cyberpunk campaign.
100%. Shoot, we used My Modern Warfare system when Wyatt ran the Attack on Titans 2-shot that we did,
Yeah.
and it was perfect. It worked so well. It's really nice, and it just comes down to one of those things where it's like, hey, look, you see this talent tree for machine guns? You're in a fantasy universe where you're going to be zipping around using blades, so maybe don't take those talents because they'll literally be worthless.
Yeah.
And that was it. That's like all it comes down to, because I've got talents in that are very generic for all kinds of situations, just base gameplay stuff, and a lot of buff talents and things like that. And then like the actual talent trees for specific like modern warfare rifles, drones, tank work, and bullshit like that is very minute in all reality. Things to consider. Use my system, it's good. Ask about it on our Discord and I'll send it to you.
Speaking of considering, did you happen to relay to Ian?
No,
our
Yeah,
conversation?
Not in the
kept that
part
shit
of
under
Attack on
wraps.
Titan we were playing. Though, you know what I mean?
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. That shit's locked up.
My man said top secret. I'll after session I need to show you a TikTok because me and New we were like talking about like how we're gonna deal with this whole Gwen situation, and we're like ping ponging ideas back and forth. And then like as this is happening, like I come across this TikTok it's fucked, but like
But it would work
it
so
made good points. And I was like, all right, and I sent it.
well.
I sent it over with the disclaimer, like, hey, so like we've been talking about this, maybe not as in depth and gross, but kind of some good points being made. Maybe we could take, a couple of pointers from it.
Time to rewrite that alignment.
And then this motherfucker comes along and he's like, no, we're going to do absolutely everything the exact way that this TikTok said. And I'm like, absolutely not. We're the fucking heroes.
What's funny is I hadn't even watched it yet at that point. So I was just like,
It's
no,
just
we
based
should,
off the reaction.
we should do this. And then he was like, just watch the TikTok. And
Yeah,
then I
because
did.
he starts fucking, he starts going on about so we do yeah, I haven't watched the TikTok yet, but we do this, and he's just like describing it like word for word. So then I'm like, just watch the TikTok because this is funny that like this is where your mind's going to, and no.
So anyway, here
Anyway,
to fuck shit up.
I am too tired to legit run this session right now. Where did we leave off last time?
So you know what? You go ahead. We're in this because of you.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rack.
we had a lovely tea party. It was 9 courses?
Eight.
8?
It
It was 8.
It was
I think
eight because the entire time I was just wishing for the 8th course so
Yeah.
it could be fucking done.
The
and
8th
over
course is when the whiskey and cake came out.
God, what a combo.
And Gwen got a little upsetty spaghetti, and everyone else got a little upsetty spaghetti. And she said, "Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave." And I said, "Hey, bitch, we haven't come to a compromise yet, and that's where we're at. Except the shadows are wrapped around her feet." See?
Yeah, you got her like anchored to the ground right now.
Yeah.
Not sure how long that'll last.
Yeah.
Very excellent. Well, go on ahead, everybody, and roll initiative.
Oh, and I'm 20 points of health down because Marquise got a little bit of a temper tantrum.
Fucking broke your toe. Broke your big toe.
Through this whole thing, the theme of the campaign is loose lips sink ships, and here you are just like spouting off like, yeah, we were in the Fey Woods and we did this, and these are all the cool powers I got. To the magic, bitch. Maybe we don't.
That wasn't. We hadn't even gotten to that part yet. Actually,
I cut you off.
I loosely mentioned Daddy. And
Rack,
then,
what's your
Oh yeah, that's right.
A 9, so not great.
A 9 total?
9 total.
Oh no! Oh, child.
yes, you
If
are.
it makes
you are
you feel
correct,
better,
PJ boy.
your NPC's got a nat 1.
Okay, so
What do you
I'm not
mean
gonna
if
feel
they
too bad.
weren't ready?
They were. Mark's still eating cake.
We're all right. We're dining
17.
with the enemy.
17.
yeah.
Oof.
13, 9, 22.
22. Not your highest rolls.
No.
Yeah, roll.
Well, I don't have improved initiative on this character, so
Oh, don't tell. Oh, she goes first. Oh no. Oh no.
It's there to rack and the enemies.
Oh,
Earn the
for
friends.
this first turn, I would like to forego my turn and
And
swap places
Scream
with
at
you.
Belrune like, what the fuck?
No. We're gonna swap places because he's starting this. We made a deal. He's taking the first sting from this bitch.
that's not what I
That's
said.
exactly what you said.
I said the first spell.
Negative.
It may have even been more generic and just the first blow.
I think it was very generic. I think it was you were going to take the first hit, is how it was worded.
And it is.
I don't think she's gonna whip out the stinger first thing from across.
She's
the
done it
room.
She has done it literally every time I fought her. It has always been her opening move.
And like of the people to stinger, I mean,
That's absolutely not true. She cast a ton of spells before stinging you in the chest.
yeah.
It just wasn't at you. Plus all the prep work to like disguise herself as statues and put in all that spell work for all that different bullshit.
Okay,
you know?
okay, yeah, but it was the tower. Like the tower was doing magic bullshit, and like when I finally like got up to what I assumed to be her, she opened with a fucking sting. So,
Nox.
Yes, that is true.
all right, our new DM. She doesn't like me.
She doesn't like me.
47 points of damage.
You die. You die. You die.
We need to get like a zoomed in like clip of that. That's fucking great.
Here I can make clips. I'll get it later.
It needs to be a short.
I haven't made a short in a long time.
I think the last one was the fucking what was it? The Dead Space where I got stuck in a corner.
Yeah.
But I got out and I didn't die.
There's a new horror game that came out, and I don't know if it's on Xbox, but we should look into it.
Yeah.
And it's a horror game, but you get a pistol for it.
I know the one you're talking about. I've seen a lot of clips.
And I would love to play that if we can. So I'll look into it a little more,
Okay.
but it would be hilarious.
I'd be down to rotate in. We've been doing Elden Ring for a little while. I'd be down
and
to
we got
rotate the couch.
spooky season
back
coming
in
up,
for a
so
little bit.
like
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of
More delays. Sorry, everybody.
couch gaming, are we ever gonna be bringing back Halo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's just one of those deals, you know. Halo's been out forever and it's around right now.
Okay,
but
no, I was
when
just-
we hopped on Erdtree, you know, it was right when it was coming out. But now the hype's dying off. I still want to finish it, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's one of those deals where, like, for the stream purpose, you know,
Yeah. No.
the freeze the adventure isn't a priority anymore,
That's
so we can
a,
reprioritize something else.
I was just curious because that's like a fat chunk of my storage space right now. So I was
You're
wondering
you're more than free to get rid of that.
Cool.
For the foreseeable future.
Yeah, because I've just been like letting it sit and like deleting other things, and I'm like, all right, but cool, we got that cleared out. All right, so
So shut up. It's not your turn.
yeah, Gwen.
Let's see. We ended last session
Uh,
with getting ready to roll initiative as Belrune rooted her feet to the ground.
So
Yes.
Balrune is closest.
And, well, no, you guys were all sitting at the table still. She had gotten up
I
to
don't need
leave.
to be near her for that.
Yeah.
Is that a wheelish?
Yeah.
Knox.
And,
guarding her bone.
yeah. And you were being a bit of an asshole about things.
Wow.
And locked her down, and she said, I recommend you release me. And you were like, ain't no chance.
I said, we're not done here.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Here we
we'll kick off with her saying, you know what? Maybe we're not. And she will snap her fingers, and before her materializes
A Tarrasque.
one Mardi Gras Tarrasque. Where's my
Like it's every time like when like a situation like this happens, like Ian trails off before saying what he is and turns to like the shelf.
All you can see
It is
that
all I can
Tarrasque.
see. All I can see is the Tarrasque, and it's every time there's like that slight fear of like, ain't no way.
a new monstrosity?
Listen, Brett.
It appears to be a giant ape wearing the skin of a Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, so big, a big one.
He's a pretty big one.
Oh, cool.
And she kind of looks before you. And she looks a little perplexed and says, Huh, there's supposed to be two. Oh well.
Let's see. We have Raymond. Let's see who.
You got Raymond, Mark, Bryson, and your father.
All right. So we definitely want Bryson to run.
Yeah.
This ain't what he built for. And then on my turn, I have a quick call.
She also seems to get onto her sending stone, and she speaks something into it, but it is unintelligible to you. It is coded speak, a different language, something of both.
You got linguistics.
Yes, they can roll
on this
linguistics.
character?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
usually got linguistics. I don't think I've ever seen you play a character
Not
without
one.
linguistics. Buddy.
She is panicking, and whoever she's calling, it was 100% like a, beam me up, Scotty, get me out of here call.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Oozle, it is your turn.
All right, I'll actually take my turn first. I'm gonna tell Bryson to run.
Run, bitch.
Run,
I'm gonna tell Bryson to run, and I'm gonna tell him to start evacuation of the town. And
To
I'm
where?
literally anywhere but here.
Okay.
If they can start going south-ish
That'd really be the only.
Southwest.
towards
decision.
towards
Not
not quite. Yeah,
Rally the dragon folk.
and then I'm going to ring Gladic
Yeah.
and very quickly let him know that
Diplomacy has failed.
diplomacy has failed. Prepare defenses. They were already prepared, but like,
Launch.
yeah. Get doubly ready. And
Get the
let's
ship
see.
off the ground. Takes a couple minutes.
I'll also tell him to relay to the dwarves the same thing. Shit's popping off. And yeah, I pretty much would take the 6 seconds of my turn
Yep.
to just
Yeah. A lot of organizing going
Yeah.
on.
and then yeah.
Belrune,
Get
you
in there,
have
coach.
her ankles. Got her by the ankles, you think?
I think. I hope. Yeah.
It's hard to tell because you still can't like see
Yeah.
the nether within her or anything like you can for other people.
Yeah. Yeah, I push away from the table, kick off my little garden party chair.
Yeah. I need a perception roll.
Who's the other halfling?
Rack.
Rat.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
that's-
forget, we also have Dora.
Adora is around, yes.
Yeah, because she was playing music.
She's
for them.
playing some bagpipes for you
32.
guys. 32? Yeah, there is something arcing through the sky at a breakneck pace towards you guys, and I need everybody to make a reflex save as the first Gwen's fireball, thank you, PJ, connects with the ground.
Thanks. My heart's gonna break the second I'm not playing a paladin anymore. It's coming so clutch.
As this is occurring on my turn, can I like well up the shadows around us to make like a bubble, try to like shield it out?
Yeah, you want to spend a point or two, or
Yeah, we'll spend 2.
2 points to shadow sphere you guys. It does not seem to affect the fireball in that way.
Okay.
Mayhaps, and this is just the thought, you should have figured out your magic before picking a fight with the big magic bitch.
It's gonna be a while before this is figured out entirely.
The campaign might end without you fully figuring it out at this point.
Yeah.
Just hit
Reflex
things
save,
with the
Oozle.
sword. 34.
Good for half.
25.
Good for half.
I got a 20.
No. Good for full. Okay.
Like, we're kind of spry.
The total is 28 points of damage.
We eat those.
Yeah.
Bryson looks fucked up by that.
Yeah, we're fucking now one having this.
At least it was not the city. Well, that one wasn't the city.
That one wasn't. I got one more, buddy. Plus, like, this is, there's a difference between donated extras that I just get to drop anytime I want and the pre-planned stuff that the Lone Tower already has. So, stay tuned.
How far away is the lone tower from like our front?
From your front gate, it's on the completely opposite
Oh,
side.
well, back it.
the wall.
From the wall, yeah. It's out of bowshot. It's a good maybe quarter mile out.
Okay.
It's out of normal fireball range.
Okay.
But like your guys' spell map, it's within the range of. Which means that if it has any kind of mage
Yes.
map,
Yes, I know. She's got spies here. I know.
you too.
Yeah.
You also know that she has already at least collected samples of you. So if she's made a mage map, you might be on it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll try. Alright. Here we are.
Because if you think that when that stinger stabs you in the chest, she only injects poison and doesn't, take a little something in return.
Go for the rest of the kids with the other fireball is fucked up.
I got Bryson sitting right here, right next to another monkey. There's about to be another child monkey engagement.
We win those.
We win these. Belrune, you utilized your standard to Shadow Sphere. You got it movement still. Do you say anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pretend like that didn't hurt, and I'm just gonna like calmly walk around to the edge of the table, like slightly off center of the monkey.
What's your movement speed?
That's actually probably it. It's 20.
Yeah.
So just the corner of the table there. Yeah.
Speaking of movement speed, I didn't move my turn. Can I retroactively move?
Nope.
Okay. Figured out.
Imagine moving.
You sat there and talked on your phone.
Yeah, I know. Figured I'd ask.
Stop with the doom scrolling, you basic bitch.
Get off TikTok.
Put your fucking Starbucks down and work a real job.
Put the gun down.
The problem with these kids these days.
Excellent. Rack.
Maintain your composure.
I want to take a few deep swigs of my Code Red Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you pop that shit off and you chug it down. You feel the electricity course through your veins and like the power surge through you. Y'all watched Hoodwinked, right?
Yeah.
Ages ago.
Everybody loved
forever.
that movie. It was top tier. You remember when the squirrel got the coffee and everything just slowed. I need you to just roll 2d6 for me.
Combat instincts.
That one's a 5.
For the next 7 rounds, you get double actions.
Fuck. Bad.
There may be repercussions when this is over.
You're gonna have a
That's
great
future.
nap later.
That's future use.
Double
problem,
actions
dog.
is in 2 standards, 2 movements.
Yeah. To essentially get 2 turns.
Per turn.
All right.
And that's starting next round.
Okay.
So that was your standard action. You still have your movement right now.
Yeah, I still want to move like.
Protect
Side.
Bryson.
Hey, if you want to fuck up that monkey,
You're just going to go like past the monkey?
I want to be like right at its back. Oh, huh?
No, you just want to stay
Yeah.
parallel to him. Yeah.
She said, "Easy, killer." We don't know what this thing can do
You're
yet.
confused with me. It's like, I want to be next to the monkey. It's like, okay, bet. And then you're like, no, like away from
Parallel.
the monkey, but
Like,
next to the
other
monkey. Okay.
I want to be a turn away from the monkey.
You'd have to be running the other direction for that one. Fantastic. NPCs stumble this turn as
Hey, your dad was caught in that fireball.
nobody's. Yeah, but he seems okay. He's got way more hit points than Bryson does.
With singed an eyebrow, just a singular eyebrow. Because like having both eyebrows off is like it's kind of like you got into some shit and like you survived, so like that's a cool look. But like one eyebrow missing, that's it's more of a morale hit.
All I could think of with both eyebrows off is trusty patches.
Mark like chokes on his cake and is like, oh shit, and like starts grabbing for his stuff. Raymond takes a minute and he like berates you for a moment. And he's like, fuck, we gotta go, and like stands and draws a sword. Bryson's gonna hit the deck in fear and like roll under the table.
Fucking roll under the table.
And your father stands up and, well, I've never had a party end this terribly. And he's like looking you in the eyes as you're like yelling orders.
I didn't.
And he's
even
like,
do
how
it.
dare you allow your subordinates
I
to.
swear to God, I'm going to kill him before the day is over. I swear to God.
You love your daddy.
I don't. Where did you get that notion?
Your daddy.
No.
Yeah.
I love my mom. My dad's a dick.
family for life.
Bold of you to assume I'm his subordinate.
You to assume
He
you're
would-
not.
He 100% assumes that
I'm not even a citizen of your country.
you get
Yeah, the paperwork is still making its way through.
you get a meter back from Gladdock that he acknowledges, and they're going to take flight post haste. However, Talion is currently having an episode off the port side bow, and they can't move quite yet.
Okay.
We gotta get that golem in the shed in motion.
Yeah, the dwarves give you like a hearty like aye, captain, and you hear through the sending stone and through the barn over to the side. It's like and then it like
goblin with a fucking ripcord. God damn it!
and then it like backfires and you hear fuck and like there's some clang.
Oh,
and
you
then-
Pete blasted!
Get on with it, you paddy wagon, bitch magnet. There's this huge metal clang, and then there's one where like, and it's like the V8 starts purring,
Oh God!
Should we straight pipe the iron golem?
Need some upgrades to this thing.
It's a training regiment, man.
I know, but like y'all knew what you were getting into.
This thing's been like purposefully broken just so that people can learn how to repair them on like a regular basis.
And apparently they're not doing it well.
They don't even make the parts for these anymore. Okay.
Jesus Christ! I love it. I love it. Our
Excellent
ragtag group of
first
pals.
round had by all.
We maybe should have told the city to be on the lookout for a second gorilla.
Give me just a second.
If there were
Oh,
supposed to
that-
be two, I don't believe that she fucked up and only summoned one.
Hopefully my Spartans can take care of the other gorilla. Oh, speaking of
It's
which, we
probably
never
tearing
we didn't
Joanne's
we
right
didn't
now.
chat about it. How long would you say that I was able to barter for the hyperbolic time chamber?
Listen, brother, Dragon
The-
Road's a long one.
I just don't think that that's in your cards. If you want to use this mercenary group as your followers, we're just going to use it rules as written.
Oh.
If you want on top of that to find another better trained mercenary group, we can handle that as well. Okay, but this is the group you get for free. Yeah, Gwen kind of looks across the field and she feels her fingers a little bit and she looks at you. What's happened to conjuration?
Don't know.
I'm not magically inclined. I don't know.
I'm not at liberty to say.
I'm sure transmutation will work just fine. And I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Well, we're out of conjuration magic, boys.
24.
24? Boy, that's close to being good enough. Rack, you feel this magical power wash over you. And you feel yourself contort and change. You don't physically look any different, but when you go to like raise your hand to shield your eyes, you find your legs sweeping out from underneath you and you find yourself falling to the ground.
Your neural network got reworked, button.
I was scared that Karma had finally come back.
That Rack
to
was
bite
going to
us,
be a sheep.
And no, that Rack was going to be a fish. Like I got a little scared there.
You're like, yep, that's it.
I would have accepted responsibility for that one.
Nary a bucket of water in sight.
It's been one of my greatest achievements. This entire campaign was turning the Balrog into a fish.
Welcome to D&D Quap.
Right.
The monkey approacheth the table.
Bryson.
Bryson and Gwen were cool. There should be no reason that it targets Bryson.
I mean, an op's an op, right?
I mean, he's just the closest, yeah.
He also could be used as a hostage.
Bryson is currently underneath the table. Yeah, Bilroon. The monkey walks up to you and it looks down at you. It makes eye contact and it just says goodbye. What's your AC?
31.
That's a hit. Ooh, kind of
Pretty
low on the
pretty
die.
low.
10, 11 standard, so that is 31 points of damage.
Nice.
And you are sent flying through the air. You might wind up off map for a minute here.
Okay.
40 feet, you plow into the dirt prone and with a rather big headache. First round, that's all it's going to be able to do. Oozle, I need a perception roll from you.
Right. Shakafui. Oh. Should be 19.
19, not the
Yep,
greatest, but
Not the
you
greatest.
do see the weather is changing. Like you had a really clear sky. It was a beautiful day, nice kind of crisp spring morning.
I'm sure it's fine.
The storm clouds are gathering,
I'm sure it's fine.
and you see lightning arcing in the sky above town. And it is towards the end of your round, so you'll have some time to act. But it's towards the end of your round that you begin to see the first strikes of lightning coming down inside Bronshire.
Okay, glad I should be able to stop at least a little bit of that. All right. Okay. So the question is this lightning coming from Homegirl or is the lightning coming from the tower?
Almost certainly the tower. That's if it's enough for like the city, that's probably a ritual that's being cast in there.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let me see if I can.
All right, buddy, I took the first blow. It's
No, I don't give a fuck about the gorilla. You taking the first blow from Gwen.
well, you better come pick me up.
Fuck this poison. We gotta get Gwen out of here. And you went after the gorilla. All
The
right.
gorilla went after him. I don't know what you're talking
20.
about.
I don't know what you want from me.
All right.
You can only go so far.
So let's see. I want to hop the table / plow through said table.
Wait,
yeah.
Bryson's using it for cover.
And I want to go
Tackle
like,
your father.
I want to go like diagonal
Oh, okay.
towards like pretty much where Bryson is. And I want to use my action to grab Bryson and just yeet him towards the back. Like
Like back
yeah,
this way.
yeah.
Yeah, a little strength check. Would be more than sufficient, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's fucking 16 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20, easy.
So, yeah, and then that would take my standard and
15 feet of your movement.
yeah, I guess I just interpose myself between Bryson and the gorilla. So
And you step up to the gorilla.
yeah, I don't have another standard. Okay, yep, that about does it for me.
Okay.
All right, Rack, show him what for it means to have 2 standards.
Belrune, it is your turn.
Oh, it's
actually.
my turn. Why don't...
Get Gwen.
So
That is
listen,
target
I'm-
number 1. The
I'm
gorilla can
way
be
over
handled
there,
later.
and she is way over here.
Listen
and,
here, magic boy.
It's a little different nowadays. I don't know if you've been paying attention these last couple of sessions.
I've been paying attention just fine. Oozle doesn't give a shit about what your magic is doing. He just knows you do magic.
Yeah. All right.
Coalesce the shadows into a bunch of tiny spiders and have them just attack. We've seen shadow spiders before. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. I kind of remember. I really don't want to go there, Oozle.
No, I'm saying like the shadows that like you can see. that
I'm
are
so
here.
aware, but if you want me to get to Gwen, then I'm gonna have to be not in this universe or plane.
Do it. She's target number 1.
There's another way out of this, I think. I flip a god token and just like open it's an open bid for whoever can get me utility to move around faster.
Hermes or Mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably wind up being
Give me the shoes.
the guy. Yeah, you get some little wings that
Give me the
spread out
boots.
from your
I
shoesies.
need the boots.
Can very easily, with a single god token for the duration of this encounter, say double your move speed.
I need the boots.
I need
We'll
the
say
boots.
add 30.
Okay.
We'll double a normal person's move speed.
Hey, well, normal is do I feel like I can fly with these even for like a short glide?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Cool. So we'll,
Some good acrobatics.
yeah, try to kip up here. 19 on the die.
Yeah. You feel kind of the wind rush beneath your feet as you kip up. It seems that these are like really assisting you.
Down, you're like,
Sweet.
sick.
Yeah, and we'll take a, bit
Your
of a
Air Jordans.
bit of a sprint and just try to like jump up to miss the
You want to jump over the gorilla?
Mr. Gorilla Monkey Man there
With help from the flight boots.
with help
Okay.
from the flight boots. Yeah, no, not on my own.
Well, yeah, obviously
Not
not on your own.
happening.
You'd reach his groin.
Little do we know, Belrune has a 15-foot vertical.
It's an 18.
18 with the boots.
It's about all I got, boss.
That's going to provoke an attack of opportunity. Your AC was
31.
31. He does not hit.
Cool.
It's close, but not quite there. And you're just charging Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You kip up. You charge in. You use a god token.
Yeah.
You are now adjacent to her. Rack, your limbs are weird. You try to look around and your tongue waggles.
Huh? I think I wasted go-go juice.
Possibly.
Depends on what you got turned into.
So you do get a fortitude save every round for this effect. So I do need a fortitude saving throw from you.
Not great. It's 18.
Cool. Well, not this round, but you do get some opportunities to, maneuver yourself.
What are you?
You're just like twitching muscles and seeing what reacts and just kind of spasming.
2 actions to do that.
Yeah, you do that extremely fast.
Okay.
She's Rack. I think that her limbs have just been,
I don't think
the
so.
wires have been crossed.
Oh, that's kind of a wicked spell.
Yeah.
Get a new nervous system, loser.
I don't have to change you. I just have to change how you work.
NPCs, Mark and Raymond get their shit together and are going to step up. Mark first, Raymond in a supporting role for that.
Like switching your buddy's controller to Southpaw.
Mark with a good swing, good connection.
Suck his soul, Mark.
If it has one.
Don't tell me to suck him. That is 22 points of damage.
Phrasing.
Raymond. Yeah, he's looking at the big monkey. He is going to pull out a scroll, loose it down, and command release. And you see the monkey just, well, I gotta make a saving throw for him. Yeah. You see just both of the bones, those humongous tyrannosaur femurs in his hands. He just lets them go and they drop to the ground. And the monkey just like looks at his hands for a moment in like confusion.
Love command.
that was one of my favorite things to do in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Was like disarm an enemy and then steal their weapon. The greatest thing ever.
It's a pretty classy one. Oozle, your father turns,
Walks away.
takes a couple of steps back. If this is how you end diplomatic situations, I have no confidence in your ability to stage in statecraft. I need you to roll a will saving throw.
And
But I
then,
don't
and then
care
clap
what
back.
he thinks.
Tell him if he leaves, he's a bitch.
You feel the blood pressure rise.
So 18 plus 16 puts me at 36.
You resist any negative effects from his cutting words, but like the audacity of this man.
Oh yeah, no, we'll
the
have,
blood pressure is rising.
Just
We'll have
when
a
we find out your
conversation.
dad's a bard.
Oh, no offense to Adora, but the amount of respect that would instantly be lost.
Speaking of Adora, the bardic inspiration on her end starts up +2 to attack and damage rolls.
Oh man. No wonder I ain't seen you ever do shit.
He's a man of diplomacy and cut tonguing.
Oh man.
Sounds like a bard to me.
Bryson sits up in the grass and he just kind of like he looks at like the grass stains on his new suit and like the little singe
Get a
marks.
buff.
But he composes himself a little bit and he looks over at you like just shaking on the ground and he goes, "Focus, you can beat this." Bryson, buddy, you get to add 2 to your next saving throw against this effect.
Great. Okay.
Generally speaking, that ability is much better, but he is not trained to help with saves in the same way
What
that he
is
is for skills.
Bryson.
Oh, so
Is
Bryson.
he a warlord?
No, kind of.
No, Bryson's a sport talent.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
sport
His
talent.
his sport talent is that he can make rolls and then add them to your rolls.
Oh my God! There's so much happening in chat. We doth been raided. Yo.
I don't have that update.
No, I don't know.
Oh wait, or wait, hold on.
Yeah, I don't think.
Did I swipe away from somebody? No, I'm
You
on somebody else's
fucking
stream
did.
right now. What the fuck?
This guy.
Ouch.
I don't even know how that
Not
happened.
even giving us the pity view.
I was like, oh shit, I'm like frozen.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I
like, man, my chat hasn't updated.
Yeah,
That's so
no,
weird.
that was fucking weird.
Thanks,
Like
asshole.
I hadn't touched it, and then I just looked down, and chat is fucking going. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
I think we need some of that apple juice and to call stream early tonight. That was a morale blow I didn't need.
I'm sad now.
I'm sorry. I don't know
Love you
what
guys.
happened. I don't know if my phone
But
glitched.
so Bryson's a sport talent. He adds his rolls to your rolls. However, if he is untrained in giving, so like he can't give his save bonus
Yeah,
on top of the roll. He can just give the roll.
hasn't spent a whole lot of time.
And so he
on
rolled
it.
a 2, so Rack gets a +2. But on things like skill checks, like he's got a +10 diplomacy.
Yeah.
And so if he buffs you on diplomacy, he rolls a d20, adds his bonus, and then takes that total roll and gives that as a flat bonus to you on
Okay.
your next one.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a real nice thing, but it's, he's not
it's coming
combat
clutch. It's coming
orientated.
clutch.
It's
More
coming
than
clutch a
few
couple of
times.
So unfortunately, it's only a +2, but it is a +2 on your next roll. You were so close on the first one, just resisting in general. So, hopefully this time.
And then just think, if you resist next time, you kip up, you go over there, you womp on her ass a couple times, and
The barn doors bust open, and the iron golem just like very shakily, very like it's puffing smoke all over as its just engine is roaring.
got the fucking tank whistle steam stack.
It steps out and it kind of like it slams its fists together once, and you see this kind of like magical aura spark from it. And yeah, it takes its full round to get into the action, but it's not going to be able to get all the way up.
Throw Gwen into the column.
She's normal person size. I'm a half.
You're strong.
I'm pretty
You say it all the time.
but I don't know if I'm that strong. It's not about strength at that point. It's about like leverage,
Yeet her to the golem.
I could like try to like grapple her and then just drag her over there.
Nah, bro. She needs to be airborne. I need to see like a foot of clearance at least.
I'll see what I can do. It's gonna be the Highland Games just for me over there.
It is
like the fucking pole top.
Tossing trees over here, boys.
It is Gwen's turn. You approach her, and she stands there in her huge billowing dress, and she just kind of smiles. Belrune, what do you plan to do with that thing?
Which thing?
You got your big sword, right?
Not yet.
Oh, no, okay.
Talking about your other.
Then just, what do you plan to do?
Well, Gwen, I hope to, reach some kind of understanding here and have your tower not intimidating the citizens of this fine town.
After this talk, I wasn't very interested in anything you had to do. Outside of my direct orders, of course.
Uh-huh.
But you cast a spell on me. And it worked.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at that.
And I am extremely frustrated at that.
Good.
And I hope you understand that I just don't think I desire to talk to you.
Well, Gwen, I do have a question for you before we go into this. People that we kill
like
don't come
yells.
back. Are you afraid of dying? Because people who aren't afraid of death don't move their souls to something else. And we will find the wherever you've kept it.
I need a fortitude saving throw from you.
And the intimidate check.
If you wish to roll intimidate off of that, luck be with you. But
Fortitude is a 39.
39, perfect. You resist half of the effect. However, you find yourself sinking into the ground in a very painful manner.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself being whisked away, some would call it, as you are dragged through the dirt a good 35-ish feet. Half damage plus an extra reduction on top of that. And so that is 10, 21, 24 points of damage total. So just 12 to you.
Roll the intimidate. Pray for a nat 20.
Yeah, I would like to roll that intimidate.
Yeah.
So close. That's a 25.
You're not quite sure if maybe she doesn't believe you or doesn't quite comprehend, or maybe she's just kind of caught in the moment, or maybe monstrosities simply don't feel like that. But it does not seem to have much of an effect. It is about this time you see that she begins wiggling, worming, and is starting to break her feet free. You see multiple lightning strikes throughout the city. Oozle, your sending stone buzzes. You're standing in front of the monkey. You slap your head. It is Derek, and he is frantically screaming. Just everything's on fire. What's going on?
I'm supposed to be stopping it.
Get them to the pillow room in the Wandering Dungeon. They're safe there as long as they don't leave the pillows.
Yeah.
It's too late to really get everybody out.
Yeah, no, I sent the... Okay, yeah, I sent the all call for the
Roll bluff.
evacuation.
PJ Boy, it's not a bluff.
And you guys didn't have Derek in a specific position. He's just at the monastery, I believe. Waiting for triage.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to tell Derek, because it'll be closer and arguably safer, to get everyone
flee.
To get everyone that he can into the Wandering Dungeon.
Just the pillow
Just
room.
the pillow.
Okay.
Do not leave the pillows.
Yeah.
Do not leave the fucking pillows.
You send him into the city to hit the Wandering Dungeon.
Yeah.
And technically,
to
they
go to
can
the
go up
battling
on the
baboon.
tile. They just can't approach the door.
Yeah, just don't leave the pillows. I'm not adding anything else in there. Don't leave the pillows. Take anyone you can. Grab the kids.
Yeah.
Get there.
You guys also see the ship is in the air, and you do see a good deal of the lightning being directed towards it.
Okay.
But it does seem, since you staged it in town square, right, that is its effective zone is not covering everywhere that this storm is.
Yeah.
The dwarf artillery should be starting to blast on the tower now.
Yeah, it is at this point that, like, if you could see it, because you guys are just a little more than a mile away at this point.
Yeah.
If you could see it through town, you would see that the dwarf artillery is launching, and that the tower is launching, magical projectiles and its defenses back. But there is 100% a rather major attack going on in Bronshire right now.
Yeah. We can rebuild the town. We can't rebuild the people. Kind of. We cannot rebuild the people. The Mad King can.
Yeah.
And at the end of her turn, Gwen, through her, looking through her magical means, kind of perks up for a second. And she gets this twisted smile on her face. And almost to herself, she says, "You've taken one of my creations amongst your ranks? Truly foolish."
The elf. He's in the with the other, or no, one of her creations.
One of her creations. She speaks a couple of words. Uzel, it is your turn.
Fucking Lorenzo.
The only man Gladdock trusts. Well, Rip Gladdock, I guess. The only other mage we knew.
All right. I
Do not trust
been saying it for literal years.
Get on your comms. Get a hold of Gladdock.
Okay. So I got giant monkey in front of me. Gwen is a fucking issue. All right. So at this point, I think we just take out Gwen.
I didn't roll for the monkey. Thanks for reminding me.
True. Yeah.
Super, super sad. The monkey looks at his hands and he gets frustrated and he looks at Raymond. I don't like casters.
You're working for the biggest one, you hypocritical bitch.
And he looks at you. I don't like your mouth.
Hey, I got a pretty mouth.
And he reaches over top Mark. He picks Raymond up. I'm going to tear you in half now. Grabs him with both ends and starts pulling. Raymond's going to start taking damage.
Rip and tear until it's done.
No, I can't go after fucking Gwen.
10, 15, 35. Uzel, it is your turn.
We killed a lot of this day. What do you think the chances of Thieves Guild guy showing up are?
All right.
Belmar.
I don't fucking know his name.
Oh, man.
He's been there since the beginning, and all I can remember is silk underwear.
I'm so disappointed. I like these NPCs.
I remember most of them. I'm pretty good at, but his name escapes me every fucking time, dude.
It's because Turk named him.
All right.
It's not a very memorable name, which is fine. He works for the Thieves Guild.
That's kind of the point, right? Is he actively tries to be unremarkable,
I will activate my smite on the monkey,
You smite the monkey.
and I start fucking swinging.
Monkey
So
Smitty.
that's smite. So that's plus 20. Okay. Over 40. Does it hit?
Yes.
Over 40.
Yes.
Over 40. 35.
35 hits.
Cool. So that's all 4. All right.
We're gonna be here a while, folks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I truly am.
Just gotta start using the app.
I'm gonna get you a dice roller fan.
I learned about this the last time I was rolling for dice.
You didn't know dice rollers existed?
You didn't. You don't remember when
No.
you did it and he freaked out
No, that's
and
crazy.
was so excited. It's a
Like-
beautiful thing. Dice rollers are awesome
Yeah,
when you get to later levels.
when you get to rolling as many, yeah, impeccable. Finding a good one is kind of difficult. I've learned, like finding one that you can assign, like, no, I need this to roll like individually, and not
Yes.
add up the whole thing, and
Yeah.
that's kind of a pain in the ass. But they exist; they're
Yeah.
out there.
And it's kind of a niche thing.
Yeah.
If you're rolling 2, 4, D6 or whatever, who cares?
Yeah,
If you're good enough at your fast math, who cares? But if you've got advantage on all damage rolls and you're rolling 6d6 on each one, like, just use the dice roller.
yeah. I'm surprised there's not more in the realm of dice rollers for custom abilities and adding like this is my homebrew ability, but it consistently does 76 damage
It's-
plus whatever.
It's
or
really
whatever.
weird in like all those things like the D&D Beyonds and stuff, how little actual customization you get to
Yeah.
utilize. And it's like you'd think it'd be easy because they have built in where it's just, hey, this is my bonus and this is what it's called and
Yeah.
this is the die that I roll. You think that they could just take that and give you a blank one
Yeah. And
that you just name whatever you want, and it's got a plus side, a minus side, a
and you
multiply
just add
side,
however many
and,
whatever
and
dice you
however
need.
many dice you need.
You'd
like,
think.
You would think, but
But they're
honestly,
surprisingly rare.
I find especially with D&D Beyond, wonderful tool if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. It does great work for especially
The
new
mobile app
players.
is ridiculously useful.
It's super nice. However, I find generally speaking that they dislike homebrew content to the point where they actively
of course they
don't
do.
put
They want
those
you to
things in,
spend
because they want you to spend your money
$40
on
to
their
$60
stuff.
a pop on all of their books.
Yeah,
So that is
which I
200,
still do.
that is 254 points of damage on the monkey.
254.
Good
Eh.
opening move.
And then I'm going to use a hero point to do it again.
Also, I just took the first hit from Gwen.
It wasn't the stinger. It doesn't count.
Not what we
You were
agreed on.
hyper focused on this tail that she hasn't whipped out yet.
I'm
It's
starting to
fucking
believe she
stay there.
doesn't even have a tail.
Shut your fucking mouth, dude.
You ain't never seen it.
First time I met this lady, actually.
Yeah,
May have saw like a portrait of her in the tower, but
lots of portraits of her.
I wasn't even in the statue room. Didn't even see those.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just generic. The boss is watching morale posters.
Yeah.
There was a bunch like in that lab. There was like the hang in there, but instead of a kitten, it was like her hanging from a tree branch kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
like-
only 3 of those hit. 3 out of the 4.
Gnarly.
So we got 30. 26. 30.
There's the like, you're rewarded for good work, and it's her in like a lab coat and the little like PPE glasses, the little thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's you're great, and she's doing the thumbs thing, and she's got like, carnival face paint on to look like
Yeah,
a tiger.
Yeah.
Not
Not sponsored unless
Another 188.
188. Yeah, this gorilla's mad fucked up.
Cool. And yeah, that does it for me.
An excellent 2 turns were spent. Belrune, you are like soft buried in the ground.
Yeah. Well, while I'm not at anyone's direct line of sight, I'm gonna, focus my thoughts inward a little bit and utilize the light to like repair damage to myself.
Yeah, how many points do you want to spend?
I would like to spend 4 because I'm
Yeah.
Mick fucked up.
5d6.
It's a shit roll, Ian.
You're using the light.
Yeah.
You get a bonus 2 on generic harm and heal per point use on the light. So
Bonus-
4 points, you get that extra 8 points of healing.
Okay. That's still not great, but it's better.
Yeah.
It's a bad roll. Cool. All right.
With that massive damage, did the gorilla drop Raymond?
No. No, this is what he's built to rip and tear.
Yeah. Great.
We at about half. We're getting there.
All right.
Am I buried to the point where I need to worry about breathing?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So with my movement, can I start to kind of?
Yeah. Yeah, you can give me a strength check, an
Yeah.
acrobatics, something along those lines. Escape artist, I would take.
Yeah. Can you give you a survival?
Sure. You are indeed trying to survive.
Much better.
Shit, if you could justify to take a climb or a swim.
19 survival.
19 survival. Yeah, you were able to claw your way up enough. You wiggle worm your way through. You feel like a bamboo shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I'm pretty.
you
stuck.
pop enough of your face up that you're able to get a breath of air.
Nice.
and
Do
you're
I
not
think they can
feeling
see me over the
crushed.
grass?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is
very nice.
This is
trim.
like golf course green kind
Okay.
of grass. You're not hiding in it.
Gotcha. Cool.
Also, I don't know if you've already taken this into consideration, but if
Uh-huh.
it does have damage reduction, my smite ignores that.
Yes. I don't usually deal with damage reduction. I usually just give them hit point bonuses because it just makes the math easier. So I
That's
can
what good
quick
is.
write down things. Another little DM secret. If it's got damage reduction 15, just give it another like 120 hit points. It's what it'll come out to at the end. Rack. Fortitude saving throw. You got Bryson's +2 bonus.
Any hero points or anything?
I do. I don't want to use them.
You just
Not
yeah. Finally, like you feel the magic. You feel that magic and you break it. You spend one of your movement actions kind of like reconnecting
You only need one.
your
to get
muscles to the
there.
brain. But that still leaves you with one whole movement, baby. Like
Am I attacking the monkey or her?
Her.
That's what I thought.
no, you can get the monkey.
Definitely her.
The monkey obviously is a much bigger deal. It's got 3 guys on it. Nobody's even bothered to go up to Gwen besides Belrune.
Go for Gwen. Don't listen to him.
It's bad advice over there.
So if
Put
normally
that bitch in the
I
dirt.
can attack, what, 9 times? Does that mean I can attack 8 times?
Yes.
All right.
So not 18 this go because you did have to utilize a
Oh,
move.
right,
So
right.
one of your standards is only a single attack. So instead of attacking 9 times, you get 10 attacks.
I
This turbo haste is kind of funky with things, but there is still some standard stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna start chucking my axe. Let's see.
You're gonna
Wait, you're throwing it or are you
ranged from
melee?
combat? Are you gonna?
I'm throwing it.
It's all the same.
Okay.
It changes nothing on her stats.
That one is 23. That's a bad one.
23 does not hit.
Yeah. That one is 28.
28 does hit.
Ooh, that one did. Not that one. That one.
It's like you play. God
Yeah,
of
you're
War
looking
2018,
AC 26.
Yeah. Okay.
when you throw the fucking frost axe and then immediately recall it and then throw it back.
My attack is 19.
It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger where you have the Gatling boomerangs.
Oh man.
What was that?
19 for the one attack.
19 points of damage.
But
I love to picture her like just feet rooted and just getting smacked in the face with an axe, like rebounding from it because her fucking feet are stuck.
It does when it makes contact. It does not cut like you would expect it to. It almost like deflects off of her.
is she taking anything?
She is absolutely taking damage, yes.
Okay.
But that's not how like human skin acts to things, you know?
Alright, that first one was a nat.
And also you just need to
A nat 1 you're going to roll through.
Yeah.
Okay, because there are penalties
so
for
if
critical failures.
if
You
you
can choose to
roll-
end your turn or you can take the penalty.
What's the penalty?
We'll find that out if you
yeah,
decide
you
to take
You
it.
have to decide to take it.
Ah.
I would take it. I would
Alright,
take
yeah,
it.
I'll take it.
Okay, go ahead and roll the rest of your attack rolls.
We need this opening volley.
That one is
But no, it's funny because like you have to
24.
you have to
24, no.
realize
26 is what you're
that-
looking
yeah.
for.
You have to realize that that is happening 10 times in the span of 6 seconds. So it's so much faster
Yeah.
than that.
None of my attacks.
None of the subsequent ones hit. For your nat 1 penalty, you throw your axe, and as it is approaching her, she gleans it and makes it a ricochet shot, and it is going to fly. Who feels lucky? Highs, lows?
Everyone feels lucky.
I guess I feel lucky.
High, low? What you want?
Always high.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Oozle, it embeds in your thigh for just like 2 seconds. Go ahead and roll damage
Sorry,
as
buddy.
usual.
I tried.
My AC, which is way higher than Gwen's.
No, it's a critical failure. It's a critical. Friendly fire is always turned on.
That's a 16.
16 points of damage.
Ah!
And then it like pulls itself out and flies away, so you don't even get to be that mad about it for that long. Like it's already gone and nobody believes you.
God damn it.
Can I still attack with my shield?
So I guess I'm a little confused. Did you approach her or did you just throw your axe at
I'm
her?
throwing my axe. I want to ram into her.
And then ram. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So it's what? It's 10 attacks total, so you rolled the 5 with your axe. Because your total attacks, I believe, is your axe and your shield bashing combined, because you do the 2-weapon style with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just rolled all those 10 times, that kind of counts for all of those. But I'll let you revert that last axe miss and make one charging shield bash.
Okay. See. Wait, no, that's a 7.
At least it's a 7.
Thought it was a 1.
Did you make 26?
That was like 26.
26 for
Oh,
AC?
yeah, 27.
27? Perfect. Yeah, you hit. Roll shield bash damage.
19.
Another 19 points of damage. And she is still partially rooted to the ground, so she is knocked prone from the charge.
Good job, Rack.
You knock her over, and her dress goes like flying up into the air. And out of it, what's your AC?
I told you I wasn't bullshit.
It's 31.
There is this like semi-mechanical, semi-biological scorpion tail that uncoils itself from the inside of the wire rack of her billowing dress and just lashes straight out at you. It hits you in the chest. It deals 10 points of damage. But I need a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, buckle up, bud.
Do you remember what the shield enchant was that Rack got from the tree?
It was just fire resistant.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I thought it was something bigger than that.
I think it was an energy resistance.
I wrote
Okay.
down fire resistant.
What did
Yeah.
you? Hold on.
Maybe you just got to pick the energy. I just don't remember.
I think it was energy resistance. You can like choose daily what
Oh.
type it is. And you just chose fire as kind of the base.
I don't have that one. Jotted down. No, I did have it jotted down.
That is a 20.
Yeah, that ain't enough. You feel this venom like course through your veins, and something on like a deep primal level in your brain is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what happens when you don't save. Because I got lucky and I saved both times that I got stabbed.
Can I just say Rack is not happy? She came for food and was not expecting to fight.
Hey, bro,
Hey,
you can blame Belroon.
Brother.
I said we end this. And
listen,
like, she was
brother, we're
walking
ending
away.
it right
She
now.
was walking away.
You got to have your cake and eat it too. Shut the fuck up.
Gwen casts defensively and succeeds in casting at least one spell. Bitchin'. You don't see any effect from it though.
Okay.
The ape continues to pull.
Oh, you didn't do the NPCs.
It's still.
Because
Yeah,
it's
we-
Rack's
Oh no,
turn,
that's sorry.
NPCs.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
NPCs. Yes.
Get this golem in here. I need to see what he does.
We were told what his fists do, I think. I just don't remember.
Yeah, his
Uh,
whole thing is anti-magic. So like,
Yeah, he casts dispel magic every time he punches. Is basically what happens.
Fuck yeah.
now I'm just picturing. I forget which one it is, but like Iron Man, like Hulkbuster, just like punching the shit out of Hulk.
Go to sleep, go to
Go to
sleep,
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Well, do you? I guess the question. Your original plan is to have it attack Gwen. Do you
Yes.
want it to attack the ape?
No.
Okay.
No. She's just prone right now. and
Yeah,
he's-
yeah.
So
Okay.
that's the thought that went through my head.
Yeah, it runs up and it gets one good slam attack in. That's a good roll. That hits absolutely, and that is 20 points of damage even.
So if he dispels enough magic, would that destroy the monstrosity?
I don't think
Because we were told that like the anti-magic rock, like if Lorenzo got in the field of the anti-magic rock, it would like unravel.
Yeah, but I think it's like a deeper tie than just like a general dispel magic. It'd have to be like a
So
dispel
you
magic
do
greater
know, of
or-
course, that Lorenzo was able to exist in
he just got
the
weird.
Inuwa Auk, but it like factory reset him and changed him from, a fully controlled monstrosity to Lorenzo as you know.
God.
So there is, right, if there is a semblance of a personality that is Gwen outside of the Mad King's control, if you were to put her under that influence, it would hard reset her to her own person.
And how dispel
And
magic
so it
works.
could be
Side.
it could be something where
Maybe.
possibly you could get her on your side. It could be something
or
where
at least on her own side.
who she is as a human being is a total dick, and she just
Yeah.
continues doing what she's doing because that's what she does.
The
Look
other
at the
thing-
numbers, Mason.
The other thing is dispel magic works in like layers. And so it's like the highest level enchant at a time is where it kind of starts to peel from.
Yeah.
Well, theoretically speaking, he should be punching her in the face a lot. So
You hit her. There is a dispel magic that washes over. You don't see any effect.
We're not sure if it works.
You're not sure if it worked or not. You're not sure. Maybe she's got like a ring of natural armor, and maybe that got
Yeah.
dispelled through that punch or something. There's all
Chip
kinds of
away
things
at
that
ya.
could be happening.
we'll peel the layers.
Raymond is going to try to escape and does not do so.
He's about to get the back crack of a lifetime.
Mark is
Fucking Incredibles when he's getting pulled apart by the thing. We're about to give Raymond a buff.
Crack him like a glow stick.
Mark is going to try to called shot the ape's arm.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to add fucking Adora's +2s.
+2s.
Yeah.
Sad for you.
Yeah. I mean, it would have only added one more hit, but
Mark does not succeed.
he also gets my smite bonuses.
What's your bonus?
So he should be getting plus
16.
should be getting like +12 to hit because I'm pretty sure it's level. And then
Then that hits.
yeah, give me half a second. I had it pulled up for this like exact fucking thing, and then I
He was
swiped
off
it
by
away.
like 6.
yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah,
from
no,
the
he
called
definitely
shot.
hits it. Oh. Hold on. Okay, no, I mean it works because it's my paladin level or my paladin charisma bonus gets added to the attack rolls, which my charisma bonus is 6. And then
Okay.
he adds my paladin level to his damage.
And then 12 to damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
We were level 11. When did we level up?
Level 12, right?
I think you're level 11.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Brother.
No, we're not.
We haven't leveled up since I started with Belrune, and that was level 11.
Oh no, we totally level 11. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, shit. My bad. I don't know why I thought we were level
I
12.
was like, I was saving it for this.
I keep a very strict track of feats. And so I was like, no, this is how many feats I have.
One good hit from Mark. The second swing, 5 less, misses the called shot. All right. Let's see here.
If she dies, BJ boy.
Your father, Oozle, is going to walk away.
All right, cool. Fuck him.
Bitch.
Good. Get the fuck out of here. You're useless anyways.
Here lies the history of Charles the Great. Reputation tarnished on this very field. As he walks
Pussed
away
out
from
like a
combat.
Bitch.
Bryson is going to stay within effective range, and he is going to shout like, fight back, Raymond, you can get out. And he's going to try to help him with his next escape artist check. That's a fat bonus. That is plus 18 on his next one.
Question before we move on to bad guys' turns.
Yeah.
Just looking at how turn order is laid out,
Mm-hmm.
could I spend my hero point to give NPCs another turn at a turn?
Yes.
Or would I have to go? Okay, cool. I mean NPCs as like their group as a
No,
whole. Okay.
A single NPC.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna spend my last hero point and give it to Raymond. Tell him to get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're like, wiggle out. You're like, yeah, Raymond, you can do it.
I hear Bryson and I know what that means, and I'm like, now's your chance.
That is wonderfully average, but with a plus 18, he's hard pressed to fail. Yeah, Raymond breaks grapple and resumes battle position.
Now's your chance, old man.
He looks tired.
That's fine, because I was about to say, like, oh, I really thought we were going to lose Raymond there, but now the Raymond's free. Ian's just going to pick another one and just take out, because that's what he does.
Well, it's the enemy's turn.
Yeah, I know it is.
Gwen has cast her couple of spells. That was her turn. However, her tail stab on you was a held action. So she is going to kip up. What is your CMD?
It is 29.
29. She does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Can she kip up with her feet tangled?
She has broken the tangle at this
Oh.
point.
Well,
It only lasts so long, and
yeah.
she is a very powerful mage, even though it is a different system of magic. It's a pretty low-level trick.
Listen, I can hope. Okay.
It's a very useful little thing, but
Do it again.
she has broken free. She resumes her stance. She looks at the iron golem and goes, oh, I just don't feel like dealing with that today. And she is going to activate a magic item. She pushes a little bracer on her wrist. There's a gem inset in it. She presses it, and there is a little charge of magic that hits through the air, and she disappears. The monkey. Yeah, he's just going to keep going after Raymond. He's going to grab a hold, and that is sufficient. He does not pick Raymond up and hoist him like last time. Raymond is able to fight off most of that, but he gets a solid 2 paws, one on his shield arm and one on his shoulder, and he wrenches. And Raymond needs to oppose. Raymond is going to take
That's a lot of damage.
15, 20, 23, 43 points of damage as the monkey relieves his arm of its socket and tears it free, armor and all.
Yikes. Before he bleeds out on the ground here?
Yes.
Okay.
Raymond loses consciousness
Yeah, that's right.
and is, yes, going to be taking some pretty massive bleed damage for the time being. Oozle, you've been having a good time. Would you like to do me the honor and roll me a d6?
One.
Congratulations, it's minimum. A single bolt of lightning strikes, and it is 1, 2, 3. Oozle, reflex saving throw.
30 flat.
30 flat is good for half. Don't worry, it's not that much. It is 13 points of damage total. You take 6. And that is it for the enemies in this field of battle. Oozle, it is your turn.
We have no way to figure out where the fuck she went.
I do. I just gotta get my head over the surface.
I gotta peek a little better.
I gotta be able to rotate my neck.
All right. I'm gonna roll a heal check on Raymond to see if
Just to look.
yeah, just to see a quick look to be like, do you need healing this round or can you wait a second? 19 on the die gives me 27.
27. It really depends, right? He's not making death saves right now. He still has hit points, but like he's still within striking range of the monkey. If you take the monkey out this round, should be pretty good. But if he gets hit by much more, he's going to be in much greater trouble.
Correct.
But even like the lightning bolt that you just took, from what you can tell, game wise, he's got enough hit points to even last through 1-2 of those. You know.
Cool. I want to
On a scale of 1 to 125, he's currently sitting at like a 78.
got it. I want to free 5-foot step to interpose myself between the monkey and Raymond if there's space.
Mark would have to concede his space.
Okay. No, that's fine then. I'll just.
Okay, he's willing to. Mark's
Well,
willing
no,
to do
because
whatever you
because
need.
I would need 10 feet in order to.
Yeah, you'd have
get
to
in
use your
between.
movement.
Yeah, so I'll just use my full round again to
Smack.
smack it with a hammer.
Thought you were using your
All right, that's over 30.
flail.
It's a hammer on a chain. All right, 30.
It makes it sound a lot less impressive. Like it's just a cinder block with a chain running through it.
That almost makes it more impressive.
I mean, it is a colossal size flail at this point. So like, you think instead of cinder block, like
Like two cinder
SUV, like an SUV on the end of a chain. All right.
Do you have buffing spells active right now? Because you didn't have any time to cast any buffing spells.
It's the swift for the growth on it.
Yeah, okay.
So let me roll my 3 attacks. Bink, bink, bink. Then 191.
191. Fantastic. You lay into the gorilla, and as your last hit connects with his chest, the like scaly skin of the T-Rex that he is wearing over top him as this kind of armor is ripped off and destroyed.
Cool. Sick. His fleshy bits are exposed.
Now his true skin sits before you.
Sick.
Belrune.
Hi. Yeah, we'll give you
Fire into the wizard.
another survival. Try and pop
Keep-
up to the surface
Keep
here.
wiggling out.
That's a lot better. That's a 23.
Yeah, people could no longer just like put a golf ball on your nose and whack it kind of deal.
Sick.
You've got like just about full shoulders out. You could pop an arm out.
Sick. Yeah. Yeah. Looking the direction that Gwen was,
Mm-hmm.
do I see her but invisible, or at least the shadows that like coalesce and cling to people?
No,
Okay.
because the shadows do not. You were not able to see the shadows within or coalescing on her in that same way.
Okay.
She has some kind of visible block going on, but also, it's not like you see a big negative spot
Yeah.
kind of
it's
deal.
like it's like the like. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But there are possibly one or two tricks that you have that could do what you're looking to do.
Listen, I don't do well with ambiguity.
Okay.
I'm really autistic.
Send out like
That's what I was gonna.
big
Yeah.
wash of shadows and see if they like part.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna start with that and just kind of like pulse it.
Yeah, you just kind of spin to this. How much of a area do you want to get?
I'm hoping for like a 60-foot radius.
Okay, that'd be 4
Okay.
points. Yeah, you send it out just kind of where she was and burst it out. Yeah, you catch her standing just kind of over here.
Rack, she's about 25 feet right behind you. Pick him. Swing at the air.
Just turn around and just chuck.
Yeah.
Just send that bitch as hard as you can. You'll hit something.
Iron Golem, that's 35 feet for you.
You hear the text back in the barn like, right, got it.
Cool. Yeah.
Bleeding invisible bastards.
Fucking wizards, dude.
Fucking wizards.
Bane of my fucking existence. Just stand and fight.
Rack, I need a fortitude saving throw.
Why won't the knee box me in melee? I get it now.
25.
25. Okay.
Why aren't you a muscle wizard?
I need you on your maximum hit points. Do not erase and actually change anything. Leave that. What is it? 118 is your maximum?
My hit points?
Yes.
My max is 148.
148. I need you to write down that your new maximum is 138. You can restore those hit points. Not right now.
Okay.
But yes, your maximum hit points are drained at the beginning of your turn. It is your turn.
Charge, Rack. Charge the fucking space that's invisible.
So is she flammable?
I mean,
Everything's a little flammable.
if your fire's hot enough, everybody is, right?
Okay, so my dragon's breath ability, what god would I have to give a god token to make that like hot?
Probably your god, Fafnir.
Fafnir?
Right.
I am going to do that then.
We've never talked about Rack's gods before.
Yeah, I'm just now realistic. Yeah, my dragon breath ability, like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you've been able to do dragon breath?
I'm saving it.
I mean, if there's ever a time for like a dramatic reveal, this is it.
That bit of greed that exists in everybody's heart burns bright in yours for this brief moment. And yes, your dragon's breath will now deal your level in d6s of damage.
Shit.
Yeah.
You can turn that way and release. It does do as well the
Dice roller.
normal
That's the whole-
effects as well.
Slide some d6s
so am I
your
just
way. Yeah.
rolling d6 once?
No. You roll 11 d6s.
11 d6.
Slide her some.
It's a bad
D6s.
reflex save.
You can ask Google to roll
That's
11 d6s.
4. Oh yeah. Could've just done
It's always fun to roll
that.
dice.
3.
I just rolled an obnoxious amount of dice.
So
That's
7.
You need
How
the
many is
big,
that?
the big, you know.
So you're at 13 right now.
Makes
That's
everybody feel
another
better.
6. Another 6. A 5.
12,
4.
18, 22, 25, 28, 31.
31 points of damage.
Is that with just the dice that you rolled, or in addition to the ones that you had already rolled?
She did those individually, so he's already got those down, I think.
Yeah. And then your normal effects. You've got a poison effect on that, I believe. What is your other effects for your
Poison effect on that?
buddy? What does it say it
It
does?
just says Dragon's Breath 1d6 30 feet. I don't know.
It's their first time using it.
Ian's
gotta
gotta get the binder.
He's gotta find the
Dragon's
God bonus
probably
Bible.
Never done this before ever, so she doesn't know anything.
Look, that's true. But when you built this character, I gave you the stats and you didn't write it down.
She said,
Let me see here.
we find out that Rack's right and he's wrong.
Oh, that's right. How many gold pieces do you have?
I have
Should have a lot.
Yeah.
110.
At least 40K.
It's almost.
You have more than
111.
100,000? You're at top bonus. Fantastic. It is a twice a day ability, 30-foot cone, 1d6 con, 1d6 dex, and half of your level of acid damage. So you get another 5d6 of damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of a problem.
Rack coming in clutch.
And then here's your dex and your con.
That's 22.
22. Oh.
East will be so proud.
And then 1d6 for dexterity damage.
That is 5.
Oh.
Huge.
And 1d6 for constitution.
That's 3.
Damn.
If that was intelligence damage, she'd be fucked.
That is crippling. There's a couple others. What is your current
Fuck you, Magic Man.
skill check bonus that you get
4.
from Fafnir?
From that.
Yeah, from Fafnir's deal, you get a bonus to all of your skill checks, right?
Oh, it's +6.
It goes up to plus 10. What's your AC bonus currently?
It's
I forgot to do this your last payday. Yeah, you should have a miscellaneous AC bonus. Is it plus 4?
Plus 6.
It's plus 6? Okay, so then you also have your plus 5 to attack and damage rolls already.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Cool. Then that is the bonuses.
Jesus.
And that is the full thing. So long as you maintain 100,000 gold pieces in your treasury, you get all of that.
Goddamn.
That was that. That was
In
that.
excellent dragon's breath.
Yeah.
And
Roasted
after
the
you
shit
release
out
it,
of
you see like all of the roast grass except for like this little cone stemming from this like
Hey, wait, that was
invisible
only one
pillar.
turn.
Yes, that was only
You
one
get 2
turn.
of those a day.
You do get 2 of those.
Do it again.
Just in case.
It is 16 d6s of damage total, because there is no difference as far as she's concerned between acid and fire damage.
16. There we go. Do it all at once.
She does not get a full transformation, PJ boy. That is reserved for the Lord Dragon, Issa's god, and wife.
Just the default back to turn into a dragon and eat people.
Agreed. God love Rack. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rack's a promising student in the House of Greed.
59.
59,
Sorry, 60. Forgot.
60 total, 60 even.
And then
60
your
even.
1d6 dex, 1d6 con,
1d6. That's a 2. And that one's a 3.
3 con.
3 con and 2 dex.
You're good. That's why they're there.
I love it so
Ooh.
much. I love it so much.
Excellent round.
She doesn't have the strength to push any more buttons. That just
She,
awakens something in Rack.
The dragon.
she is going to utilize her villain point. Thank you, PJ boy. And take a turn out of turn. First, her ability. And that is...
Quick, use your hero point and take a turn out of turn.
Or just cancel it out. Or you're just like, no.
Ooh. Evocation is always fun.
Is she like splattered with like green goo?
Oh God, yeah. No,
So
it's,
we can see her.
she is, yeah. She is outlined.
Cool.
It's like full Splatoon.
Oh man, it slimed me.
She looks right messed up. Absolutely haggard. But she is going to proc her special ability She lands evocation for her magic. She is going to point Oozle in your direction.
Wait,
It's not exclusively about you, but I do need you to make a reflex saving throw.
Fucking go. Reflex 32.
32 is good for half, as she fires a lightning bolt in a line in your direction. Mark saves for half.
Can I
Raymond, however, is unconscious.
like tower shield and like shield my brothers behind me?
You could if you had a standard.
Okay.
And she gets the bonus ability.
Do you need a hero point, buddy?
That
That'd be great because I don't want Raymond to die. So if you want to give me one so that I could shield them and just take the brunt of it,
I'll
okay,
give
cool.
you a hero point.
So Newt's gonna give me a hero point so that I can just like face the music and tank it for the people behind me.
okay. So it's going to be some bonus damage on that, of course,
I'll take it.
to absorb all of it. But yes, I will allow that. 10, 20, 30. So bonus damage included. That's
my
going to
perimeter.
be
My perimeter is me.
half for each. 15, 15. That is 60 points of damage even.
Was that before or after the half?
That is before. But you don't get to half because
Oh,
you
'cause I took
can't
it.
you
Okay,
can't
yeah, yeah.
reflex save if you're taking it.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Rough. All right. We're good.
She looks at you with mild disappointment and goes, "Well, that's rather heroic of you.
You just
Later,
see
losers."
some
And
goo talking to you.
she teleports out. There's a flash of light. She is gone.
We gotta get to that tower.
Fucking boiling.
Fucking wizards.
Goddamn fucking wizards. Every time we have them by the balls, they fucking teleport away. So sick of this shit.
Those dragon's breaths fucked her up. That was close.
You had shit to whip out the contingency plans.
Yeah. Excellent use of a villain point on my part. Thank you.
Boo.
Boo this man.
It is the NPC's turns. And shoot, what's there really left? The monkey's still there. The monkey's got some weird magic shining on him. Mark's going to take his couple of swings. That is insufficient. Mark goes to make just a normal fucking jab at this thing's chest, but it seems like there's now a magical shield that has deflected his blow.
I broke the one shield and he got another shield.
He got the shield Gwen cast on him last round. Mark has a second attack.
He kills Raymond.
He
How-
ends his turn. He ends his turn.
How mean do I feel?
He ends
It's
his
the
turn.
it's the
50.
last rule. It's the last roll. He doesn't get the option to end his turn. 50-50.
50-50.
Oozle, how many hit points do you have right now? Because like,
Listen, brother, that is not a conversation I want to have right now.
okay,
That's a great 50-50.
I'm just saying
Raymond or Uzo.
we're looking 2d10 plus 15.
If possible, I take the hit.
Good man.
Highs or lows, then you take the hit.
Always highs.
Always highs. Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
You roll it.
Lows.
Rough. Goodbye, Raymond.
No, that's not very high. That's only
Because he
8,
didn't take the lightning damage. So
8, 15. That puts us at 22. Oh. Yeah. As he goes to make his second swing, the shield deflects it again, and it seems like the monkey, the ape, has taken advantage of it and kind of forces it in that direction, and it slams Mark's halberd back down on Raymond's back. Mark looks mortified.
Excuse me.
The Iron Golem with no other discernible target is going to full charge and just like body slam this ape. Hopefully.
Dispel the shield.
With a nat 3 on its attack roll, it gets your bonus.
It does.
It gets your bonus 6. 2 for flanking.
Bardic Inspiration.
2 for Bardic Inspiration. I think that does it. I think that meets. It slams the monkey. That is 14 points of damage.
Does it dispel the shield?
See, against that spell, it's going to have to roll pretty high for dispelling it. No, it does not on this round. But next round it'll get a full round at least. Let's see. That is the end of
Bryson.
Bryson can do it.
Raven, get up!
Raymond, get up! He's not trained in saves, but he can give straight roll. That's plus 12, man. That's wild. Raymond gets up. Nat 20.
He said, I didn't hear no bell.
Raymond like coughs and out of his helmet just like blood pools. And you see like his stump left arm, like his shoulder kind of rotates a little bit and tries as his right arm like goes to push off the ground and kind of rolls this way. He rolls that way a little bit and he just kind of like puts himself onto his back for a minute. And you hear just like this rasped, horrid breathing as he lays his hand on himself and like starts muttering. He's going to cast defensively. Well, that's a nat 3.
Goodbye, Raymond.
He provokes an attack of opportunity from the monkey.
I have a question before I interject here.
Yeah.
Can I see like the ether and nether clung to the monkey?
Yes.
Or is it like Gwen?
No. You can see it in this being.
Okay. I would like to use my last hero point.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna spend 10 points.
Yeah, you can spend up to your level in points in one action.
And try to draw the light from the monkey to Raymond, like using the guidance of my prosthetic hand, see if that helps kind of the arrangement.
Temper it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take it from him and interpose it on Raymond.
And I'm not trying to take all of it, but I'm trying to like
as much
siphon.
as you can.
Yeah, to heal Raymond.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll. You spent 10 points. So 10d6. Or sorry, 11d6, because you get the one bonus, one always. Plus 20.
Raymond! Pretty good.
See a lot of sixes. Those are good.
It's 24, 30. Sorry, 34, 35, 42 plus 20, 62.
62? Hell yeah.
And if it damages the monkey a little bit, that's cool too. But...
You don't see any discernible effect from siphoning that much specifically from the monkey.
Yeah, I know that like from the reading that it's like a sickness, so I didn't really expect to see like an effect from the monkey, or maybe that was the nether drain. But
the nether drain was was something that you'd experienced before, but you had not tried to drain the ether from a being just yet. And generally speaking, it seems like beings hold very little ether opposed to nether, like actively within them.
Does it feel like the gauntlet helped?
Yes,
okay,
it does. It felt like you're not quite sure, but you felt like there was something more going on.
Okay, cool.
The monkey is going to slam. Ooh, yeah, that hits easy. And, ooh, that's a really good roll. 20, 23, 43 points of damage.
Still net positive.
82. Yeah, Raymond is super hurt again. He is bleeding. He did not get the healing spell off and is going to suffer some bleed damage. Not bad. 6 points of it to be exact. He's not out of the shit yet. His spell fails because of that damage. No chance that it wouldn't. But cool beans.
But he's still alive.
He was alive on his turn, at least. It is the monkey's turn. And that was your last hero point?
Yeah.
Hey, rat. Oh, how quickly hero points go.
Well, when you're being heroic and shit.
You're fucking trying to. You
You
rag.
need another hero point? I've got two. I'll give one to Belrun.
We rinse and repeat.
You can only spend for a turn out of turn once a round, so I don't recommend giving it to Belrune.
Yeah.
You can give it to me.
Give it to him.
You can give it to me.
You can give it to Mark.
He stabbed. He
did.
slashed Raymond last
His
time.
last roll was not very representative
give
of
it to
him as a
Raymond.
person.
Mark's not
You
good.
could give it to Raymond. Yeah.
He has to cast defensively again. though.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna be right back where we are.
You can of course spend a hero point to not die and remain at 1 hit point.
That is
And so he
also-
could just weather this round.
Until the bleed hits.
But then the bleed hits on his next turn.
Precisely. So
Give it to Uzul. You gotta like tank the hit for walking out of the threat space and just go and lay on hands for him.
yeah, like I
Well, if
think
this thing only has 1 attack of opportunity, it has just used it.
So you don't even have to tank the hit.
well,
If.
yeah,
If.
yeah, fucking. Okay, so the question is, do I use my healing on Raymond to just have him get fucking smacked again, or do I use the fucking hero point
And like
to try to finish the
And
monkey?
hope that you finish the monkey.
I'm doing some fat damage,
do
dog.
some really fat damage.
I've done like 600 points of damage to this thing. Thoughts?
We got a storm?
Yeah, it was starting to roll in when I pulled up.
Oh.
Well, you got
Do I
a
heal-
couple
do-
seconds to figure it out,
Do I-
right?
Do I heal Raymond for 5d6 or 6d6, or do I try to dump?
I say you finish it.
I think it's your choice, you know. I don't want to be responsible for Raymond's death either way.
You're
so
responsible for this entire encounter.
I just kind of moved it up a little bit.
All right. If Rack is willing to give me a hero point, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the monkey and pray.
Okay.
Is
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Is it a standard to flip a god token, or is it?
It's a standard to utilize a god token, yes.
Okay.
Especially because you don't have one prepared, you know.
Why was I having one in the pouch?
Drawing an item alone, even from a pouch.
It's
is
my
considered-
god token pouch. It's been empty for so long. All right, that's a 7, so that doesn't hit.
I thought that was a nat 1 for a
No,
second.
no, fucking calm yourself.
What is it total to?
The 7, it'll total to 27.
Oh, no.
Or no, with my smite. Oh shit, that's over 30.
Plus 2 from Bardic Inspiration.
Plus 2 from Bardic Inspiration.
2
Yeah.
for flanking.
Hold on.
I should just let him go.
Yeah, you should have. So yeah, that'd be.
But maybe I want Raymond to live because he's like a near and dear character to my heart, and Chris made him, and I like Chris.
We're trying. In
Yeah, so that's like-
in Chris's honor, we're trying.
That's like 38 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. Second roll.
Always do the math.
That also hits.
Nat 1.
No, 11. Calm yourself.
Damn.
That also hits.
I keep waiting for it.
Ooh, that's a 3. So, all right, hold on.
3 on your lowest bonus.
19. Yeah, so that's 19, and then no, 20 ain't gonna do it.
20 does not do it.
22
No.
ain't
No.
gonna. All right, so that's 3. That's 3 though.
Is
All right.
3 enough?
Dos Spadania, Raymond.
Here's a fucking hoping. Roll
Nice having you, bud. Sad I wasted 10 points trying to heal you just for you to die, but you know.
Fucking DJ in chat.
40.
She's really good party members. Hey, he's been doing good about it, okay? Got him a little bit of slack.
$202.
202.
Does that also Bardic Inspiration get added to damage rolls as well, or is
Yes.
it just attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an extra 6. 208.
208 points of damage. How do you want to do it?
I want my flail to go through its chest on the last hit.
Yeah, it like punches through, and as it goes through to the other side, the iron golem like punches it and sends it back through, like you're playing tetherball.
I love it. Wait. I
That's
don't
your-
love it. No, the fuck he doesn't. He does not punch.
He
my
does
fucking...
not activate his power. It's all aesthetic.
All right.
You do not get your flail dispelled. Plus, dispel magics are temporary.
Don't play with me.
I'm giving you a cool nat 20 fit, or I'm giving you a cool
That's-
finishing move.
Okay,
key, okay?
I'm happy, but like...
No, he didn't heal Raymond. He opted to finish the bad guy.
Cool. And then I can heal Raymond.
Yeah, because your turn's next, so you step over, give him a lay on hands. He is stabilized.
Stay with me, buddy.
However, armless. The bleeding effects stop.
Cool. We can get that fixed, bud. It's not even a problem. Should be 32 points of healing.
And realistically, he is stabilized. You guys are, for the briefest of moments at least, out of combat. However, the lightning strikes on the city are becoming more and more frequent. Oozle, it is at this point that you realize that your sending stone is like buzzing off the hook.
Yeah. Cool. I hit it.
Yeah, everybody's trying to reach you, and there is just screams of pandemonium and chaos. Gladdick is informing you that Lorenzo has stabbed Talion through the back and then jumped off of the ship. He does not know where he's gone.
Has Lorenzo ever been to the Wandering Dungeon?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
Derek is calling to inform you that he's got the kids, he's got the elves. It's a huge fucking group, and he's on his way to the bar. But like these lightning strikes are getting out of hand.
What are the dwarves doing? You guys are supposed to be our anti-magic squad.
Yeah, you're hitting up the dwarves, and they are taking casualties
From what?
from the tower. There are spells slinging their way. There are monstrosities pouring out from like holes in the ground that
I
have
guess it
opened
didn't occur
around
to
it.
me that the tower would have monstrosities in it.
And their lines are taking melee combat. Like they're able to deflect the spells coming their way, but the monstrosities that are pouring on them are overwhelming.
You hear the like, don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
And the other one's like, the apes only have skulls, sir. I don't see any eyes.
Okay, so
Johnson! Medic!
okay, so
Immediately, like the iron golem and the dwarf technicians race out. They like climb onto its back and shoulders, and it just starts like trouncing.
Where
And
was that Dossel? Where was that jog a little bit ago, brother?
That was full move. This thing is not moving fast, right? Like it's jogging, but it's not.
It's just faster than the dwarves.
It's just faster than the dwarves are.
crazy
It's
what
got a
that-
30-foot move speed.
About to
The
say
dwarves have
crazy
a
what
20.
that 10 feet of movement speed will do for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see like two of the four dwarf technicians, like two of them are very actively like in its guts, like trying to like make some quick adjustments and stuff, and two of them are like casting spells on this thing, trying to like get some more
Even
get
an
up and
ounce
go.
more power.
Yeah. But like iron golems inherently are only enchanted to like what they're enchanted to. And so like there's only certain spells that actually work on constructs. They're having a rough time and they are full like breaking out.
Okay, so the
You gotta get in that tower.
our standing army, I want to divert a chunk of them to go help the dwarves.
Okay.
The remaining standing army is tasked with holding or assisting in town, helping casualties, putting out fires, doing what they can to help the civilians. My Spartans
There are a lot of fires.
okay. Yeah, so there's the largest portion of the army will be focused on that.
Okay. And then your lads, the welcome dogs.
Yeah, they are going to. I want them to be front line defending the city from monstrosities getting in.
Okay. Yeah, you get a ping from Aslo. He is on the walls. Currently, his father, he does not know where he is. He does not know where Arbor is as kind of the captain of your guard. But he has taken command as this like child and is leading your archers and scouting and sighting in targets for them and stuff. The monstrosities have not reached your walls yet because of their efforts.
Perfect. And yeah, I'll get the Spartans in place to just be a front line for if/when the monstrosities break through. We have soldiers moving to help the dwarves with their monstrosity problems. We need to get into the tower.
What do you think the chances are that we have Lorenzo on the mage map?
Very high.
We need to find out where he is.
You do not have Lorenzo on the mage map. You don't have Gladdick yet either on the mage map.
Okay.
They're new additions. And the whole trip to the Fey Woods was kind of like their trial run with you guys in all reality.
Yeah.
And Jesus, was it a rough one?
They stuck around.
Lorenzo had an easy enough time.
Okay, well, fuck Lorenzo. I guess we're just gonna have to make for the tower. Maybe we'll have to deal with that when we get there.
I want to spend. Hold on, I need to figure out how many of these bitches I got. I don't have the fucking cloud tokens, the big boss tokens.
Those are in the keep.
You're right.
In the emergency chest.
In the emergency chest. Yeah.
In the keep that's currently basically unmanned.
Cool.
Do we have like a PA system there?
Oh, the fucking keep that is unmanned just casually dropped in as Lorenzo's fucking on the loose.
Well,
Okay.
we can probably spend a coin to get to the keep. Or two, depending on how much the teleport costs.
It'd be 2 for. Well, if it's just you 3, 1.
Okay. We should do
If you
that.
leave Mark and Bryson behind and Raymond.
And
So
then get the cloud coins for fucking DEFCON 1.
yeah, I want to spend. Yeah, we'll spend 2. I'll spend 2 of my tokens to get all of us to the keep, and then I want to spend a black rose token, and I'm gonna call on should I go Daji or Thanatos to just off Lorenzo?
Just press the off button.
Dodgy doesn't take the Black Rose tokens. Those are
Okay.
for the underworld gods exclusively. It's not like an assassination
Oh,
thing.
Yeah.
well, who would I call to off Lorenzo? Who do you think would be the best bet?
Like, that's such an unfair way to do it. I think
I-
our better bet is to ask someone from the underworld if they can help locate Gwen's soul. And
You could
relay
ask
that
Daddy.
to us.
No.
He could probably locate Gwen's soul for you guys. He's really good
yeah,
with
in
that.
3 to 5 business days. Okay, we don't have that long.
Okay. So
I think
sure,
that would
sure,
be
we
more-
can use our Black Rose token to find fucking her soul. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We'll do that. But Lorenzo needs to die. So
Well, I guess we have to go fight Lorenzo then. I'm not sure you can put a hit out on people.
hey man, these god tokens have got us out of worse situations.
Yeah, but we never like asked them to like
There's gods that kill
just
people.
murk somebody.
There's assassination gods. That's like their whole
Do you have
shtick.
enough coins for that, or coins for those gods?
I mean, I've got 4
Yeah,
normal
Lorenzo ain't your
tokens.
average medieval toddler, so
Whoa.
he might
talk
cost
about
more than 1 token to kill.
2 tokens. Two normal tokens and an unknown token.
An unknown token?
Yeah, I have that. We have 5 just unknown tokens that we hadn't seen before.
You don't have any description of what they looked like,
No.
buddy.
I was pretty sure. I mean, I don't know when you got those because I wasn't.
This was part of the last haul.
I was pretty sure those were just the
Those were the cloud
blue
Were
tokens.
those the cloud
tokens.
ones? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Shit. All right.
because we hadn't seen them before, and I took great
All right,
care
fine,
writing them
fine,
down.
fine. Okay, so I won't off Lorenzo with a god token. I'll spend 2 normal god tokens to get all of us to the keep.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a Black Rose token to call on 80
Or
souls?
Osiris, maybe.
Yeah, we kind of have a vibe with Osiris.
We made a deal with him once. I would say we're perfectly neutral with Osiris.
Yeah.
His influence in your party has been killed, so.
You think to be salty about that?
Was it our fault? Was it your fault?
No, she
wasn't
kind of
your
just
fault.
jumped into an army.
It was a heroic, self-sacrificing moment.
He'd probably chill with that then.
Well, he
Worst
didn't
comes
get
to worst,
her
we'd have to
soul.
pay him a little more, right? I do have.
Shit, he might not even know she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she didn't. She wanted.
'Cause she
to
didn't go to
return.
him.
Yeah, and like we don't have time to have that whole ass conversation. So I think I'm gonna call on Hades.
Okay.
Yeah. So, 2 to teleport us. Black Rose to call on Hades to locate Gwen's
Uh-huh.
soul, and I'm
It is
going.
in the tower.
Okay, we figured as much.
Do we get like an approximate level?
It's top private
Top.
quarters.
Okay.
Cool.
The top. Cool.
And then I'm gonna spend a clown token to call on my boy Smiles.
Yeah.
We have a good vibe. And I'm gonna ask Smiles
Maybe magic is
to
kind of wonky now, right?
locate Lorenzo and make it as funny and obvious as possible.
It's like a fucking Skyrim beacon.
A new hand.
You know,
Just auto loop.
He gets like a big exclamation point over his head.
you know those guys that get tortoises and let them walk around their house, but they don't want to lose them, so they tie a balloon to them. There's just like a get well soon balloon that has just kind of appeared. It is at your front, kind of your front line wall, where the monstrosities are approaching.
Alert
Cool.
the front line.
It's very close to you right now.
Cool. So belay the teleporting and
Yeah.
go fuck up Lorenzo.
Yeah.
And then do the teleporting.
With one of the clouds, we should see if we can get
Biggest
like
break.
some of like Zephyr and his people, because they work with lightning all the time and are probably really adept at making sure it hits the right things.
Because my main concern was that Lorenzo was about to like infiltrate our keep and like really fuck some shit up.
He
But
takes all the coins and just
yeah,
goes,
yeah. So I will spend 1 of the tokens to teleport Bryson, Raymond, and Adora to the keep, and I am instructing.
You've already been teleported to the keep.
We're in the keep right now.
You spent 2 tokens to teleport everybody to the keep,
Yes.
so everybody's already at the keep.
Well, I was trying
That
to
was the
do-
first thing that you said you
Yeah,
did.
I know, but then like we got all the information, and I was kind of thinking of it as like,
Brother,
the
you
whole
shoulda
fucking-
gathered
Yes,
the information first then.
Yes, you're fucking right.
'Kay,
Okay.
You guys are at the keep.
Okay.
Where in the keep do you go?
where the fucking
Just main hall,
no, where the
battle room with the mage map.
where do we put the fucking
Do we have a latrine in the keep?
You go to like Raymond's office where the chest, the locked box with the cloud tokens are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're in Raymond's office.
Okay, cool.
He is not currently bleeding out, but like heavily bleeding on his own desk. But you know,
Okay.
Mark and Adora have put him up. Adora's got healing magic. She's a bard, so they're patching him up.
Okay, cool.
You smell smoke.
I don't smell smoke.
Because the
everything's
keep's
fire.
on fire.
Everything's on fire. Okay, that's fine. I was expecting some extra bullshit.
Okay, your staff's on it. So like,
Okay, cool. So we could dig into the chest. We have 5 of these tokens. How many are you guys trying to use? I kind of want to use at least 2.
I was gonna say 2 is probably enough.
Cool. So I want to flip these tokens.
Yeah.
And I don't even think like, do we have, because like what my main thing is, I want assistance in getting this fucking lightning to stop, and then
think it would
anything
be,
else that comes after
like,
that is nice.
Zephyr and his
There'd be one very obvious god to call upon to do that.
yeah.
We gotta talk to the big
Yeah.
man.
Okay, there's 2 obvious gods you could talk to.
Who's the not so big man?
The other god of thunder.
Thor?
If you don't want to talk to Zeus,
No, I mean like we haven't talked to Zeus. Fuck it, let's talk to Zeus. Yeah, well, I'm gonna flick these 2 god tokens and call upon the big man
to like
assistance.
dispel the lightning.
Yeah, to stop the lightning, and with 2 tokens, if you get us some boys to help in the fight, that'd be nice.
You flip 2 tokens, and you hear like Zeus's booming presence echo through you. I'm busy. I'll send my agent.
Okay, well, we could talk to Zephyr. It's okay.
And yeah, it is not a couple seconds later that there is like a huge crack of thunder, like way worse than any of these lightning strikes have provided thus far.
And we're inside too. Like,
You're
surrounded by
inside, so it's not
stone.
necessarily like
So it's
you
like,
know.
ow.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Somebody fired
if
a
you were on the
50 BMG
outside,
in a shed.
if you were on the outside, you would see 5 figures appearing as the clouds split in half and like just heavenly light pours through as the storm breaks.
Fucking legends.
There's that humongous crack, and there is no more thunder after that.
Cool.
Not currently, at least.
Gotta say thanks later. All right.
Oh, fuck up Lorenzo.
Yep. I'll flick a 3rd token, and the 3 of us will teleport to the front line to fuck up Lorenzo.
Yeah, you teleport just kind of as close as you comfortably can to his position.
And I mean, would Mark would want to come?
Mark would want to come, but any more than 3 is going to cost 2
Any more than
tokens.
3? Okay.
Do we have to kill him? Can't we just like knock him out? I like him. Okay.
He literally just betrayed us.
Was it really him though?
Yes.
Come on.
He literally stabbed us in the back.
I
feel
mean,
like
he
Gwen
stabbed
did something
one
to
of
him,
us
though.
in the back.
Nah, bro. Lorenzo Gonzo.
You guys appear. You're just
No,
kind
we
of
already
at the
did
bottom.
Gato. Different cat person.
No, I said Gonzo.
You're just kind of at the bottom of like the stairs up to your wall, as the wall is like full of men, and you see your helmet's actively buzzing, and you see a small figure, bow in one hand, sending stone in the other, his back turned to you, and you see Lorenzo coming up behind him. It is Aslo.
Okay, well, we teleport.
Do I have reaction time?
Roll initiative.
Ooh,
That's a nat 20, baby.
Nat 20 for me too. Where were you earlier?
Come here, Lorenzo.
Get over here.
Rack.
I did terribly. It's a 3.
Okay, we probably won't get to you. Who's got the highest initiative? You do, right?
Yeah, I have a +9 on initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
Oozle, you act
Cool.
first. You
How-
teleport in, and there is just this briefest moment as like his cat-like reflexes kick in, right? And he
Spidey
looks over his
senses are
shoulder. You see that
tingling.
his like pupils totally black, vacant.
Damn, that's a fucking shame. Yeah,
His
cool.
orange fur coated in blood.
Cool. So first I'm going to just dart up
Save him, PJ.
and interpose myself between him and Aslo.
You just dart up between them. You like run around him.
Oh yeah. You ain't
Yeah.
touching Aslo. Yeah.
'Kay.
And yeah, he's
Here, I'll just give. That's just a mini for Aslo. There.
yeah, and then homie's getting a smite, and that's a critical.
You smite him and okay.
I sure fucking do.
You just
So that is Lord,
3d6.
that's
Is it 3 times on the flail?
no, I think
no, I
the
think
flail's
flail's
only
still
2.
two.
All right, so let's see. 40 plus 36 2. That's 152 points of damage.
PJ boy, thanks for the $20 to the Catman so he does not die.
Why are you like this?
Mid swing, I'm gonna spin that hero point immediately. Villain point right now to take a turn out of turn. What is the total damage, by the way? Because it still will wind up mattering.
152.
PJ boy,
152.
The agent of chaos.
As this sickening crack falls down on him, he rolls his shoulder and just in this almost horrendous cat-like manner skims around you. He just like full rubs his body against your thigh, almost as if he's trying to leave his scent. He is going to negate the critical due to movement, bringing it from 152 halved. Puts me at 75-ish. 76, technically. And, the control. He does not. Self-preservation kicks in. He does not stab Aslo or draw his knife across his neck, but he jumps the wall and as a full round action sprints and disappears.
He doesn't disappear. We still see the goddamn balloon.
Yeah, he does have a balloon currently. It is weaving through like some farmhouses, kind of heading not necessarily towards the tower, but more north towards the woods currently.
You were going to kill him. That was the point. Do we
Um,
worry about that for right now?
Belrune, you do have a surprise round currently now.
Yeah, but he's so
He
far
is
away.
so far away. He's got like a 90-foot move speed.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do from this range.
Spend
He's-
a god token and have a god fucking smite him. We're back to plan A.
Oh my god. You have stopped him from assassinating anybody, though. So good job on that. At least as far as you know.
Think about how great it's going to be to never let Gladdick live this down.
He has had a good couple of rounds moving through town.
Joanne's fucking dead. Something was wrong about the cake.
You guys are out of initiative, I suppose, for the time being.
All right, cool. Well, I guess we.
You see that balloon just getting further and further away.
I guess we make it towards the tower.
Yeah.
All right, we make it towards the tower.
You start heading way towards the tower. Do you meet up with like your ground forces, or are you guys going to try to fight through monstrosities to bust your own path in?
I would rather we keep So did Zephyr and his dudes, are they joining the fight, or were they just keeping?
They're taking a little bit of time.
Okay.
It is a heavy magic that has made this storm, and they need to fully dismantle it, otherwise the storm will recongeal.
Okay.
And that is, as you had stated, their primary objective.
Yes. Okay. So there's
So they might join you here in a couple of rounds.
okay. So in that case, I think we should fight our way to the tower and leave our troops to defend the city.
I can maybe try to take us through the bad place to get to it, but I don't know
Man,
how to
with
do that.
With how shit's been going, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay.
It's fine. You just don't take anything back with you.
Just try not to trip on anything.
Yeah. Don't pick up any hitchhikers. Don't
Hey.
bring your bags of holding.
I think we just go. No, let's not overcomplicate it.
Should overcomplicate it.
I mean, it's a hell of a walk between us and them.
It's a quarter mile of nothing but battlefield right now.
Okay.
That's,
This is my ish, dog.
a half hour or so of just trudging. I mean, if that's all you, buddy, I don't do the whole all-out war thing.
Rack, what you feeling?
I think the smartest thing to do would be to fight through, but honestly, I'm intrigued about the bad place.
Rack's never been to the Shadow Plains.
It's nothing, absolutely nothing good. Only problems come
mean,
from the
It's
bad place.
really cool.
It's
That's why
really
it's called,
cool.
That's why it's called the bad place.
But
It's
gonna
like-
take us-
It's like, there's not necessarily lesser gravity, but like you fall slower and like, you take falls lesser.
so let me put it
You
this
can
way.
like pass through stone walls.
So let me put it this way. If we don't do that now, I promise to show you the bad place later.
How are you going to achieve that?
I'll fucking figure it out. I'll figure it
Dog,
out.
I'm gonna die on this walk just to the tower.
How many hit points do you have?
I mean, I've healed since
You're-
then. I
yeah.
just spent a full 10 spell points
Okay.
and called it even because that
Perfect.
would have put me up.
Yeah, and I can like throughout all this, I can bring everybody back up to full. So yeah, we're chilling. Dude, it's-
30 minutes is a lot of prep time for whoever's in the tower.
So let's be 100% honest here. Do you truly think that 30 minutes is
Could-
going to change the amount of preparation that Gwen has already done?
It could.
She unleashed a superstorm.
I mean, she could heal herself
Turn one.
a little bit. I just messed her up, and then she's gonna just heal
It's a lot of
herself.
healing to be done in 30 minutes.
She could reconjoin with her soul and be at full power.
Mind you, 30 minutes is like ballpark, for this.
Or you know what?
That's assuming something really bad doesn't happen in the middle of this walk to the tower.
So other plan.
Uh-huh. Do we have any catapults?
I use
No,
my
you don't.
I use my
You used to,
Last-
but that kid died.
last of 4 normal COD tokens to just bring us to the front of the tower.
Sure.
You teleport to the front door. You see this tower suddenly like World War I style defenses, right? Like trenches and shit have like appeared around it that were not there when you scouted it out yesterday. Out of those trenches, you see monstrosities like crawling from the ground like orcs from Lord of the Rings
Cool.
and just rushing haphazardly in all directions.
I'm gonna
I want to slip you another underworld token. Can you ask Hades for like a tracking amulet to find the phylactery? Because it could be anything.
Sure. Do we get said tracking amulet to find this
Yeah.
phylactery? Cool.
It'll last for the day.
Before we go into the tower, as we're behind the trenches to help out our boys, I'll reach into my bag, pull out 2 scrolls. I'm gonna whip out the 2 painting scrolls, one of the giant multi-armed demon
Yeah.
and the other of the large group of fire wizards.
Yeah.
And
Trench warfare.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell
Get in
him,
the thick of it, boys.
and I'm gonna tell him to get on in there. And then I don't think I have. Let's see.
Can we change the fire wizards to like a group of Canadians?
It's unfortunately it's already
the
been
fire
drawn.
wizard speak in a Canadian accent.
God damn it. Oh, hold on.
Oh, what do you know, boss?
Oh, I have many more.
You have many more?
Yeah. So I have the Conjuration Scroll of the 10-armed demon.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Conjuration Scroll of the Fire Kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Conjuration Scroll from the Goblin army that was attacking that fort.
Yeah.
And I also have a Conjuration Scroll, and I really need to get better on my descriptors of when I write these things down. But it's a Conjuration Scroll that just says Big Demon, that is separate from the 10-armed demon.
I'd have to look back and get exact on that, but I could make that a big demon.
Yeah, and these are all the ones that we got from the painting.
You just
place.
Flip. That's what, 4 of them.
Yeah,
You just like
Like
two in
that
each hand.
Toad Sage scene from
Yeah.
Joe.
yeah. I
And
just fucking
you call out. There's this huge puff of smoke through the entire area, and when the smoke clears, there are 3 goblins and 2 of the fire kobold wizards.
Aw, what?
As the area runs out of conjuration magic.
That was gonna be such a big play, though.
It was gonna be so cool.
It was gonna be so cool.
You had to be really thorough and talk about how they were conjuration scrolls.
They all look at you and the goblins got little like wooden shields and clubs with little iron bands on them. They're hyped and ready to roll. The kobolds look at you and, oh boy, it's quite a lot of work you got here, eh? We be getting to it toot sweet, and we get up together afterwards for some poutine.
She's got like little trench knives.
They turn and head to the trenches.
You know what? Fuck it. This is a question. Since I have apparently just used up all of the conjuration magic, do the monstrosities that are attacking us start to fall apart because their conjuration spells are failing?
They are not being conjured.
Nope.
Well, they're made up of like all these different
That's not how
magics, and you said
conjuration
that
works.
conjuration was
So
part of it.
conjuration is the magic that like moves them from one place to another, or transports them from a plane to another.
So that means like
So they have-
teleportation magics aren't gonna work.
Yeah, they have been created through, generally speaking, necromancy, transmutations, abjurations, enchantments,
all the things that we didn't destroy yet.
and
Hey,
any
necromancy could be destroyed.
conjuration magic that was utilized in their creation is magic that's already been like spent.
All right, well, that was an attempt. I
good
very
attempt.
defeatedly turn around and open
Just
the
like,
tower
"Oh,
doors.
fuck, man.
That was cool.
You grab the knob and it's locked.
One thing about goblins, man, they're really good at hyping up. You know.
When we come back next session, we break down the doors to the lone tower once more. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Oozle.
Bye-bye.